It's going to be sad to see it go, but it's a sign of the times, and we must move forward, I guess. But we would be amiss if we didn't thank the Dearys and all the staff that's brought us so many memories here.
I don't feel like it's real, but after seeing the track already, the parking lot being torn up, the lodge being torn down, it's settling in. But at the same time, until that last night comes through on Saturday, it doesn't feel real to me.
The Rockford Speedway was more than just a track. It was a place many called home, with fans cheering on drivers while others wanting to follow in their footsteps. This weekend, it will be hard for many to say goodbye. Jody and Hugh Deary became the owners of the racetrack back in 1966, and their 8 kids spent most of their childhood watching races there. For generations, fans and family had a place to call home. Right now, the property sitting along Highway 173 is undergoing construction for commercial use, with the neighboring banquet and convention closing earlier this June. Fast forward to now, community members are reminiscing on the good memories before the Rockford Speedway officially closes their doors this weekend. Our 13 WRX's Dylan Valencia spoke to 2 racing families who built a legacy around the track. He's joining us live right now outside of the Rockford Speedway. Dylan, good morning. What are people feeling after this loss?
Manny, well, people are feeling all sorts of emotions right now. Some people are still in disbelief and shock, and a lot of people are feeling deep sadness. I mean, this is 76 years, crossing several generations here in Rockford. People coming to race every weekend in the summers to have a great time. Now, I did speak to 2 drivers and their families. They had plans for both of their children to race after them and follow in their footsteps. And unfortunately, here at the Rockford Speedway, that will no longer be a reality.
It's sad, but I hate seeing the track go, because that's my life living. God.
I'm feeling really upset about it. I mean, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry.
David Russell spent more time at Rockford Speedway and working on his race car than his own home.
Rockford Speedway is always my home. It doesn't matter if it's a dirt field. Hey, that's my home, but I'm always going to be there. I mean, it's there. I won't get to race on it, but all my memories I got.
He met his wife at the Speedway. He got married at the Speedway. 22 years of racing coming to an end.
We'll just enjoy it, because you would never see it again. You never see this kind of racing around the Rockford Speedway, the quarter-mile high bank of Rockford Speedway. We say it's one of the hardest tracks to tame.
His 15-year-old daughter, Annalise, grew up at the track. Her lifelong dream was to race at that track with her dad. That, too, will no longer be a reality.
I grew up at the track. I had this big, long dream of just racing beside my father. Of course, just racing either for second or third, or even first, either way, just side by side, going at it. And it's just devastating.
This past weekend was her father's last race. She took this piece of the track home to remember the place that her and 4 generations of the Russell family call home. Josh, another driver, following his grandfather's footsteps, has been racing for over 20 years.
I've been here every weekend just about for 42 years.
His son, 5 years old, loves the place.
I'm really sad for my little guy that, he's infatuated with this place, He ain't gonna be able to race here, it's a sad deal.
To honor his son, he brought him out for a race on his own, in his own unique way.
Me, I don't know if I've let it soak in or set in that it's really gonna be gone. I mean, with all this going on outside there now, it's really starting to get to me.
Josh will race one last time this coming weekend. David and his family will be sitting in the bleachers to take in the place one last time.
Thank you to Rockford Speedway for letting us have fun, letting us have a playground to play on, and enjoy what we love to do. Once that gate shuts behind you, there's no returning back to that track with your hauler, your car. That's be the last time you say goodbye.
There was not one dry eye in sight in that room. I felt all the emotion. And a lot of people, I think it's finally starting to hit them now that the Forest Hills Lodge went down earlier in the year. I mean, that's where a lot of people, like you heard, got married. Now we have one last chance to go to the final lap classic tomorrow. Gates open here at 11 a.m. and the last race starts at 1 p.m. It's definitely something you don't want to miss and something to continue on the legacy here at Rockford Speedway. For now in Loves Park, I'm Dylan Valencia with 13 WREX.